What's up, everybody? It's Big Mac here. So you clicked on this video literally to see Halo 4. Is it the best? Why Halo 4 is the best Halo? We're gonna dive into that. My personal thoughts on Halo 4 compared to that of Halo 1, 2, and 3 are different than most, but there's some fans that do believe that Halo 4 is the best Halo. And why would that be? Well, I can agree on some points with this, with it being said that in my opinion, Halo 4 has the best campaign from start to finish. I will dive into more on that later. Now, the multiplayer aspect, it it was good, had good hit detection, but it does not compare to Halo 2's or Halo 3's multiplayer. And so, without further ado, let's get in this video, talk about why Halo 4 is the best in some fans' eyes and why I think it has the best campaign. Alright, to get things started off, guys, we'll start with why I think Halo 4 has the best campaign out of all the series, even more so than Halo 1, 2, and 3. In my opinion, is you get a more fleshed out Chief, a more fleshed out Cortana. Chief was more of a mute character, in the first couple games in the novels. A lot of people want to complain about him, the change in direction, because he's supposed to be the silent, strong hero type. But that's just not the case with the new series and how games are now today. We need a more vocal antagonist and protagonist, and that's a good thing with any game nowadays. And we get to see the concerns with Cortana, going rampant, and Chief really wanting to help her get through this. Changes him from just being like, whoa, I'm a big super soldier, it kills a bunch of aliens. In my opinion, that's one of the good reasons with it. And a lot of people didn't like the Forerunners. I enjoyed it because it was a change of pace from the Flood, the Elites, and the Brutes. Yes, there's some of that in Halo 4, but not to the same extent. It's not the primary threat. With Halo 4, the campaign was just, I thought was flawless. I literally think it is the best in the series. The only one that can come close to it is Reach. And the reason I have it higher than Reach is because, well, we kind of knew the outcome of Reach. We didn't know what was going to happen in Halo 4, and that's why I rank it higher. It was so different. You got the Didact, that's an amazing bad guy, I think, and how well this game is been crafted, and it goes in more detail with the Forerunners and stuff than any other Halo game. I know previous games they didn't look like they did in Halo 4. That's because they just changed the design. They wanted to show off what the 360 could really do at the end of its life cycle, okay? And a lot of people complain about, oh, this game's really shiny and all this, but you know what? It fits the aesthetic well. I mean, you look at the Didact, man, and Cortana and Chief, they just all pop. They all look great, vibrant. The campaign was amazing. I loved it from start to finish. Like, if I pick any Halo campaign to go back and play first, it would be Halo 4's. In my opinion, so much better than 1, 2, and 3's. But not being said that, in my favorite in the trilogy of the original is definitely probably 2, then 3. Now let's dive into the multiplayer aspect. Multiplayer, in my opinion, was pretty good. I mean, I liked it better than Halo Reach's. I did not like Halo Reach's multiplayer. The Bloom really did the end for me. I feel like they fine-tuned it in Halo 4 and made it a more enjoyable experience for people like me. I know one of my buddies that does not enjoy Halo will tell you that he enjoys Halo 4 more than any of the games because it's like Reach and 3 combined. And I believe if they had went with a more multiplayer aspect like they did in Halo 3 with the social and the ranked, instead of just kind of have the linear progress like Reach did, I think it'd have been better. I know they had cut competitive play, but it's not the same when you don't got 1 through 50. In my opinion, Halo 4 is just a more polished off Halo Reach. And Halo 4 also had the Spartan Ops on there that showed a lot of stuff that happened and that the campaign didn't show, like how Dr. Halsey lost her arm and everything. and that's pretty cool. Halo Reach just really, Firefight was just the same as ODST. They didn't have anything like that. That's why I rank Halo 4 higher than Halo Reach on the campaign spec too, because they had the main campaign, then you had the Spartan Ops. That wasn't the funnest time, but it also evolved the story more than Halo Reach just having to straight play through. All your Spartans die, and that's it. Um, but Halo Reach still does have, in my opinion, the second best campaign. Then 2, then 3. Another thing with Halo 4 is a lot of people want to say the Forge sucked, it was too shiny, all this. In my opinion, the Forge was pretty damn good. I mean, you had a lot of dynamic lighting, and you could see shadows and make your own places, and you could be in more than one place than just Forge World. Forge World was awesome. Yeah, you can go anywhere on it and build, but you go to outer space on Halo 4. You go pretty much anywhere and build stuff. It was a pretty good Forge experience. But in my opinion, I still liked Halo 3 Forge the best. It's simple. Another cool aspect on Halo 4 was the infection game mode, where they turned into actual flood. You could see the infection instead of just changing your armor color. That's cool. Yeah, they limited all the game types you could play with it, but I tell you, it made for a cool aesthetic. Then you had all the multiplayer armor customization that came out with it, all the different visor colors that get later added on into the Halo MCC that are amazing. That's cool. They had some crappy helmets, don't get me wrong, but there's some good ideas there that has been ported over to the MCC for Halo 3, and that makes Halo 3, an old freaking game look amazing. So everybody's like, Halo 3 is the best. Well, I think it's even better now on MCC. Yeah, it don't have the same nostalgic feel, but if it wasn't for Halo 4 laying the groundwork for all this customization to be ported over, you wouldn't have it. And that's why I think Halo 4 should be appreciated more than what it is, considering everybody knows Halo 5 is the worst freaking Halo there is. There's no doubt. But to answer the question, do I think Halo 4 is the best Halo? No, I don't think it's the best. In my opinion, memory-wise, play-wise, it's Halo 3. Hands down. No question. Halo 2 is right behind it. But behind Halo 2, I do have Halo 4. So in my opinion, it is the top 3. It is the bronze medal winner. So without further ado, guys, that's my thoughts. Halo 4 is probably the third best game in the series. If you want more information and videos like this with Halo, I will be posting them weekly along with my gameplay videos. Please like, comment, subscribe. I want your opinions too, on this matter. All the video footage you saw captured is credited to Rocket Sloth, another Halo YouTuber. If you have not checked him out, he does great quality YouTube. I will link his channel down below.